Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Ramage TV. Today we're going to be talking about scary experiences, but not just regular scary experiences. No. Today we're going to be talking about kids' scary experiences. Have you ever talked with a kid, or just a random kid comes up to you and tells you something out of the ordinary, something about their imaginary friend, or something that they've experienced, something dark? Well, here are some stories of just that. Stay tuned. Roll that intro. There is no need to adjust your TV set. What you are about to witness is the paranormal, the strange and the unusual. This is not for everyone. If you stay, viewer discretion is advised. You have been warned. I was with my sister, her husband, and their 2-year-old daughter. We were talking about loved ones that have recently passed. My father had died sometime recently. My brother-in-law went to grab a picture of his mother, who had died in a car crash when he was 6, to show it to me. When my niece saw the picture, though, she started laughing. We asked her what was so funny. She looked at us and said, "That's my special friend who sings to me." I still shiver a bit thinking about it. I walk into my little brother's room. He's crying, saying there's something under his bed, if he can sleep with me instead. Angrily, I tell him, "Go back to sleep. There isn't anything under your bed." He's behind you now. Still haven't gotten over that one, and still shiver at that memory. It's safe to say he slept with me that night. Walking past an old cemetery, my then 3-year-old son casually said, "My brother's in there." When I reminded him he didn't have a brother, he said, "No, mama." From before, when the other lady was my mommy. I was tucking in my 2-year-old. He said, "Goodbye, Dad." I said, "No, we say goodnight." He said, "I know, but this time it's goodbye." I had to check in on him every few times to make sure he was still there. My sister got hit by a drunk driver in April and totaled her car. She had my 4-year-old nephew and my infant niece with her. When my mom arrived at the hospital, my nephew asked her if she would thank the big guys. "What big guys, Grammy?" "The big guys that were in the car with me when it got loud and scary. They hugged me with their arms and kept me safe. Even the insurance adjuster could not explain how their children escaped with no scratches." When my sister was 4, she walked by my bed and saw scissors. She stopped, looked back at them, and then said, "You know, I could chop your head off with these things. Good night." When my son was 3, we were driving at night and passed a big empty house with no lights on. He pointed to the house, started waving his tiny little hand, and said, "There's a clown in there." I refused to take that road ever since. I was a camp counselor. While running a program called Paint the Counselors, a 4-year-old leaned behind me and started painting my hair and whispered in my ear, "I'm gonna peel your skin off, piece by piece." My daughter and I went for a walk at the cemetery while we waited for my son to finish his piano lesson next door. She stopped dead in her tracks in the middle of the graveyard, pointed at a grave, spaced out, and said, "This is where you're going to fall asleep forever." One of my preschool students decided to tell us about the man who watches over him in the doorway while he sleeps. He told us that he gets very close to his face, and when he tells you to go leave him alone, he disappears. Alright guys, that's all the time we have today. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Thank you for sticking around to the end, and thank you for being subscribed to my channel. If you're not, please help me get more subscribers. I'm trying to get my goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2020. So hopefully you guys can help me achieve that goal. Other than that, guys, you know where to follow me. Ramage TV is the handle for everything. So until next time, guys, sweet dreams.